Hello and welcome back to more Animeniacs. I'm Devin, with me is Cody.
Hey everybody.
And continuing on with New Game Season 2, Episodes 3 and 4.
Yay!
And just the overall is Hifumi's character growth in these two episodes.
Yup. I gotta buy clothes.
Yeah, we started off with Episode 3 just buying clothes. He's like, I'm going to actually make this purchase. And then one of the sales ladies comes in and says, oh, we have all this lineup too.
Maybe next time.
Goodbye.
Yeah, you don't talk to that one because...
Yeah, you got to be less forward with that one.
Yeah.
Otherwise she bolts off.
Yeah, technically, you just cost us money.
Yeah. Then, like, how is she supposed to know?
Yeah, learning experience.
Yeah. And so episode 3, I'm trying to not combine episode 3 and 4 together, but they feel like they just flow together.
They kind of do.
Yeah. But episode 3 is more about, isn't that the concert one? Or is that episode 4?
I think 3 is the concert.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, like, this is where we have a problem with these episodes.
They kind of just...
flow so well together, which isn't a bad thing when you're binge watching it.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to do a review and try to keep the episodes separate.
Yeah. 3 there.
We'll figure it out.
I think it might be 4.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I remember
it's either the end of 3 or the start of 4.
Yeah, because I remember part of this episode was Alba getting down on herself a little bit.
Yeah. This was Alba wanting to contribute because she's the lead designer.
But
she's so inexperienced that no one's going to run to her for help.
Yeah.
And that should be expected. Like, this is your first year. Like, you only have 1 year under your belt.
Yeah.
Everyone else has been here for a few years. They kind of know what they're doing.
Yeah, ask any questions. I don't have any.
Yeah. It's like, well, sometimes you might get the coloring down, and it's like, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
In my head, I'm like, let the expert do their job, chucklefuck.
Oh, just the stuff you say.
Oh, yeah.
I remember yelling out, learn!
Yeah. The best thing you can do right now is learn. People are wanting to show you stuff.
Yeah. It's like, hey, what can I do? Learn.
Yeah. You're still 1 year.
Yeah.
But I like that she catches on to that after talking to Hifumi.
Yeah.
Because Hifumi was concerned. It's like, well, you came to me offering help. I declined your help because I didn't need or want anything. Yeah. But I felt bad because you seemed a little down about that.
Yeah.
And
you only got 1 year.
Yeah. And now it's like, yeah, I thought having a title compensated for experience, which is never the case.
Yeah, no. Incompetent people can get promoted too.
Yeah. Alright, so you get promoted, but like, it's just because no one else suited the job better. I've seen that happen. But yeah, it's not power tripping, but it's you're too confident just because you have a title.
Yeah.
Thank God she didn't start power tripping.
Yeah. I would have been like, oh.
Oh, that's a problem.
Oh God, you're turned sucky now.
Yeah. But I also get where she is. It's like, if you create this thing and everyone's like, yeah, we're going to use that as our game design, but never come back to you with any input on what we're going to do with the thing you created, you get a little nervous.
Yeah, that would suck.
Yeah.
Luckily, they always ask for input.
Yeah.
At least.
And it's not like she can't go and say, like, hey, how you guys doing with my creation?
Yeah.
I'm sure people will be like, oh, yeah, look, I made your bear model more fuzzier.
It's like, I like the fur. The fur makes it lag.
Yeah. The fur is hard to program.
I'll show you a shortcut.
Yeah, I'll show you another technique. That's Yoko, by the way.
Yeah. I think that's Yume.
Or Yume.
I finally remember that name.
Yeah.
After how many episodes?
After one season,
Yeah.
we finally get some names down.
Yeah.
The other one is Gun Girl, which I never... I'm going to make a mental note.
Akugan, I think.
Yeah, Akugan or something.
Yeah.
It's a hard name to remember.
Yeah.
But her and the manager...
Yeah. Kosaki? I think so.
We're going to get a list of names going here at
Yeah.
some point, but... Hey, how many episodes of Animeniacs you're clued in that we don't remember names well?
Yeah. 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 Talks about the game.
Yeah. Praises everyone and is like, so you can see why I need to make a small change. Forehead flick. Like nearly knocks her on her ass. Forehead
Yeah.
flick.
There's actually a mark.
Yeah.
Like,
And she's like, that's not fair. There's going to be changes. She's like, I'm aware there's going to be changes.
but you announce it so cheerfully.
Yeah. It's just you have no remorse when you have to make these changes, as if you just make them on a whim.
I'm sorry. I don't see remorse.
There was no remorse in that. Sorry.
And then everybody else comes in. She's pretty much like, save me!
Yeah. So we have our project meeting. We got to get our prototype up and ready because we have to get that off to our developers.
Yeah.
Or our producers, sorry.
Yeah.
And that's what these 2 episodes are really leading up to. Is the 4th episode is we give it to the producers and we get the go-ahead.
Yeah.
Because, lo and behold, if we make an awesome game but no one wants to publish it, we don't make an awesome game.
Yeah, that is true.
And Nene's story. Nene is basically showing the designer side of the story.
Yeah.
Or the programmer side. She
Yeah.
is learning her own programming. She made her own engine. And is asking Akugan
Yeah.
for help, the gun girl.
Yeah.
And super excited, also very nervous to show her.
Yeah. Because she thinks, oh, you're going to be a programming genius. No.
Yeah. But
This sucks.
she's like,
that's
more
more
realistically,
silly.
she's going to criticize the hell out of it.
Yeah.
Praise me for being a genius.
Yeah.
And her project's not going poorly. This was a fun little interaction when she was trying to show a fellow student her project.
Yeah.
And her fellow student's like, well, I found a part-time job if you want in on it.
No.
No, I'm busy with this. Oh, you're having fun with that. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, this can lead to something.
Yeah.
Just give it a chance. I understand, like, it's the same as being a YouTuber and trying to tell your family you're a YouTuber.
Oh, that won't make you any money.
Yeah, you get that. It won't make you any money. That's cute or whatever. Like,
Or, that's nice.
yeah, like, you don't get the excitement as someone else who is a YouTuber being like, I just posted my first video and got like 20 million views.
Woo!
Yeah, like, that's amazing. Good
Yeah,
job.
YouTuber, they're like, woohoo! Good job.
Whereas everyone else like, okay, that's a lot, I guess, but what does that mean?
Money, maybe.
It means a lot of things. It means like actually got progression and all this, but no one understands that.
Yeah.
It's sharing your hobby with someone and then not understanding what your hobby's actually about. So they just kind of smile and nod and play it off as just a thing you do.
Yeah.
Which, I get it. Both sides of that. It's hard to be enthusiastic about something you have no idea about.
Yeah. That is very fair.
But at the same time, don't just downplay it as the thing they do.
Yeah. A little bit more than that.
Yeah, be a little bit more, like, supportive.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of anything else in these 2 episodes other than the concert and,
Speaking of which, I do remember the concert was episode 4.
Okay.
Because we started with her in the
bathroom.
Bathroom.
Trying to get tickets, yes.
Yeah.
And what was the girl's name? Yoka. I call her
Yum.
Yoka. Yum. So Yum, man, Hajime is trying to get tickets, fails miserably because sights are down.
Are you
Order
wasting
times
your
are-
time in here?
Yeah, it spends 30 minutes in the bathroom.
Like, that's not good.
No, not when you're supposed to be working.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
does go back to work,
Yeah.
and Hifumi is like, I have a single ticket if you want it.
Yeah.
No,
No,
you're a fan.
you
take
bought
it.
that as a fan. You shouldn't just give that up.
Yeah.
And then Yum's like, well, me and my dad were going to take my brother and sister to go see it, but obviously my dad's not a full fan.
Yeah.
So if you can be an adult for an evening, you can go instead. I can be an adult. And I think there might be a relationship there that's just not founded yet.
Yeah.
Hajime and Yum seem like a good couple,
Yeah.
if one doesn't want to admit it.
Yeah.
Yum is definitely the Sundari type.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
That is very fair. There's one scene I wanted to bring up.
What?
Ko trying Hifumi's potatoes.
Oh, that's awkward scene.
Yeah.
So for one of the meetings, Hifumi made a ton of lunch for everyone,
Yeah.
and kind of especially made meat and potatoes for Aunt Howie.
Yeah.
And Ko just comes in, snatches one, eats it, realizes that she did a bad, first of all, because, that was
Hifumi's
supposed to be
just-
for...
Yeah. Hifumi's just glaring at her.
Yeah. Oh, not glaring, just
Yeah.
stunned, shocked,
Yeah.
because that's her awkwardness.
And then Ko's like, oh, if it makes it any better, these are better than what Green makes.
Rin gives a glare. And then
Why are
Rin's
you
like,
so angry?
yeah. Ko
Why?
is the master of no social cues.
Yeah.
So Ren's like, I'm going to try one too. It's alright, I didn't know you were into that kind of taste, Ko. And I was like, awkward.
Oh, it's even more.
Yeah, so then the next scene for this is Hifumi catches Ko kind of singing a little ditty and smiling as she's working on the bear models,
Yeah.
and gives a little chuckle, but then they catch eyes, and then Hifumi awkwardly runs back.
Ko just messages back, what?
Yeah. Like, no, nothing, I wasn't doing anything. Basically, it boils down to, I just noticed you were more expressive, and I just thought that was a great thing. And it's like, well, I noticed you're also being more expressive, so good on you.
Yep.
And just as they're talking about it, Rin comes in, and they're like, this is a private conversation.
Well, first Reed's like, oh, no. Or, going on about wanting to be sort of in a relationship with Ko, I think.
It's hinted that they
Yeah.
kind of will be in a relationship if they're not already.
Yeah, or if Ko can...
It's one of those, Rin wants the relationship, Ko has no idea Rin wants the relationship, even though the hints are all over the place.
Yeah, Ko is so clueless.
Yeah. So how it all boils down to is Hifumi trying to put out a fire so that Rin doesn't get jealous of her, because there's nothing to be jealous of.
Yep.
And Ko not doing anything but pouring gasoline on that fire.
Ko, shut up!
Yeah. So eventually Hifumi is like, here's the recipe for the meat and potatoes.
What were you two talking about?
Just how expressive we both were being. I'm being as honest and open as possible through text messaging.
Oh, yeah, that's good. And then Hifumi's like, fire put out.
Yeah, need to take a nap now. Social activity takes it out of me.
It really does.
Yeah, I've had friends that are like that.
Yeah.
I can be like that too, where I'm like, I just don't want to
Yeah.
deal with people today.
That's fair.
But this is like, you have to deal with people, and that does drain you.
Yeah.
introverts. Talk in the comments.
Yep.
So that's about it for unpacking these 2 episodes. So moving forward, I guess we're going to be now actually working on the alpha.
Yeah, they got approved.
Yes. And I'm going to be honest, I want to see what this game is. It sounds like a mixture of Pokemon, but horrifying.
Like, as soon as they started describing it, I'm like, oh!
Yeah, so the plot of this game is that this girl is transferred to a strange world of plushies. And to avoid detection, she cuts open a plushie and mimics it.
I was like, oh.
Yeah, so literally she cut open a bear, took out its stuffing, and then started wearing its body as a suit.
I'm like, wow. Wow. Cool. But yeah, I'd be interested to see this game.
I would like... It's one of those games where I was like, I wish this existed.
Yeah, kinda.
Who knows, someday in the future, maybe.
Maybe.
Or maybe there is one like that, and I'm just not aware. But with that, though, I think we will call the episode here, so thank you all very much for watching. Until next time, have a good one, guys.
Peace out.